Hey, what's going on again, guys? This is Papercut, and today I have a 1v1 matchmaking battle that I did, and my opponent today is going to be Y Boz, B-O-Z-Z or something. I'm going to call him Boss for the replay, and he's from the USSR clan. And the map today is Happo Ridge, and for my army, I'm going to have 3 black bears, a US Marine, a black tortoise force, and I'm backing those up with 2 Shogatai. And for Cav, I'm just going to have 4 Yari Cav. Vetted up Yari Cav was I normally bring. And I have my Bushido Gen. And for Boss, he is going to have 2 Black Bears, an Imperial Infantry, US Marine, or actually, no, I think he has a Royal Marine. And he's going to have, I think, 4 Yari Kai and 2 Shogunate Guard Cav. So he's going pretty heavy on the Cav, and all his lines are 150 range. And there's 3 dojos on this map. There's the workshop, archery dojo, and the morale shrine. And in the beginning of this, I started to contest for the morale shrine, but I saw how much cav he had. So what I wanted to do is I kept trying to bait his cav forward so he'd run into my guns. But yeah, he's a pretty good player, so he's not going to fall for that. He's going to keep backing up his cav. But he also, I believe he has a Bushido Gen. Might have a hybrid. I don't know if he dismounted his cav in this one. Looks like, yeah, he's got cav capture, so. But my plan here was to actually just use the terrain to my advantage, take my Shogatais through the trees, keep trying to bait his cav and bring him back, and hopefully, because he doesn't have as many lines to use, I can just march up and use, because I don't have all 150s. I think I have 3 of them, but of course I don't want to go into range first to get my guys shot up, so I'm just basically going to try and maneuver this gun, maybe shoot up the cav, and I'm bringing my Shogatais down at the bottom here so that these Royal Marines won't have line of sight on them, and once, you know, I get them to about this point, I could just go ahead and take them in for the attack. But as you can see, I keep forcing his cav back with my gun, just so that I can get the morale shrine. And because he didn't really move that far in his spawn, but I think because I got here faster, I was able to take the archery dojo too. And now, like, the biggest problem for me is, like, all this cav that he has. I mean, I have the gun lines, you know, so, but I can't be too aggressive with anything at this point. I mean, because he's got range on me, and he's got tons of cav, and, like, really good cav. I mean, 2 Shogunate Guard and 4, I believe all the Yari Kai, except for maybe 1 was leveled up. But now it's just, you know, becoming a point of me trying to get him to get his cav into a fight that he doesn't want to be in. And as you can see, I already baited that 1 cav out. And I'm going to be able to shoot him up with my lines. Countercharge with this cav. I let the sword... yeah, I think I was going to back this sword up. But now, as you can see, I'm going to start taking all my cav in and try and get rid of this wing of cav that he has on his left flank. And since I only have 3 cav over here, I sent 1 cav over to match the cav that was coming up on the left flank and taking that dojo. So I will have 1 reserve cav unit.
Your general is under attack.
And I'm bringing my general in now to boost the morale of my guys. I had to watch it. I thought I was out of line of sight of these Marines, but they're still getting shot up. My general's losing some guys there. But since he's Bushido Jin, he can get right in here in the cav fight. And now that I've won this side, the cav fight on this side, I'm just going to take my Shogatai in now. And I'm, of course, you know, I'm just basically going to take my Yari Kai, hit this gun unit, and then send 1 unit into his general. I believe they get a really good charge off on his gen, even though he's still shooting at him. Yeah, they definitely dealt him some really good damage there. Already down to 9 men in that unit. This unit's not really firing. That, I should have zoomed in on that. That was like the most devastating volley I had seen. He killed about nearly 50 troops in the first volley with that Royal Marine. It was insane when I saw it in the replay. So now that that happened, I'm going to have to back this Shogutai up. They're already down to 31 men.
Your men are routing, sir.
And that cav unit died off. And basically what's going to happen here is I'm just going to lose my gen. But he's already lost his gen. My Shogutai are into like his gun units. I'm bringing up the rest of my, my lines to support. I think these will come up.
Your general can no longer fight, sir. He has sustained a terrible injury.
And he's going to try and bring his cav in. I'm just going to bring these guns over to shoot them. I'm bringing these lines up. This Shogutai is still alive. Doing pretty good with 80 men. And I was able to get volleys off on there on this Black Bear because it's trying to shoot at the Marine. And basically now it's in melee and the camera gone, the Shogutai is going to stabilize and it's going to win the fight against the Black Bear. And now this fight's pretty much over, but it really could have gone either way. I believe he conceded defeat there. It was like one of the closer matches that I had. I had a couple other like really good ones, but that was probably the best one that I played during that. I think I did like a marathon of like 1v1 battles. It was also one of the ones that people weren't line spamming. They weren't bringing like 50 Black Tortoise, and just like 1 or 2 cav. Like everybody's likes to do that nowadays for some reason. But anyways, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.